madden20, I promised it to all you guys. So here we go, guys. Part 2. That wasn't even part 6. That was the wrong thing. That was preseason. So that just gives you an idea what preseason was all about. I've been around Madden too much. I've been around GTA too much and Fortnite and everything else, but 2K will be coming up too, guys.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
And
G. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL
That's
on
it.
EA Sports.
We're going to start a whole series.
Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of the 49ers are looking forward to a healthier season in 2019.
That's right.
They get a road test in the opener as they take on new coach Bruce Arians and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's right.
I'll be back at halftime with a look around the early games. But first, we'll get over to Tampa. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles.
That's right, guys.
We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here,
guys, and we'll have some more content, GTA 5 Heist later. We're going to do 2 of these today.
So happy to be
and we'll do a Twitch stream
we thought it would never
later.
Here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
That's right.
It's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Buccaneers set to take over. Jameis Winston at the controls. And it's a big season forthcoming for the #1 overall pick back in 2015. If you look at the numbers, just 21-33 as a starter during his tenure. But the hope now is that renowned quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians can breathe some new life into him in 2019. This is Peyton Barber. Led them in rushing a season ago. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Sorry, guys.
On third down, Winston. He's got Evans.
What?
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Go for damn Mike Evans, that's for sure.
The #1 overall pick in 2015, finding the #7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
What a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is Collins on the handoff. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. And a peek now at the offense for Tampa Bay.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason, and we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
All right, guys, here we go.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Cyprien there defensively to make the play. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. Now he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. To throw is Garoppolo. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a look now at the defensive starters for San Francisco.
Dee Ford, a lightning-quick edge rusher, has made his way from Kansas City to San Francisco, and no one happier than interior defensive lineman DeForest Buckner. That should free him up for more one-on-ones inside, and Ford's speed off the edge will surely make quarterbacks get rid of the ball a whole lot quicker.
On 2nd down, Collins. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Winston. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Barber on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's caught by Howard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
Really crap.
It did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
On second down now, it's Coleman. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Nice
Now
catch.
a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Yes.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. It's caught. Smith. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yo, guys.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Goodwin able to haul it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. Right. On 2nd down. It's Barber, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Jameis to throw it. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Job defense.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks.
Browns and Niners in the Super Bowl. That'd be crazy.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach. Point to go out and snag his former running back. His 26-year-old ball carrier. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
The fuck?
Here we go.
Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this is going to be complete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
What?
That is going to be incomplete.
How?
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Bull crap.
So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down, and now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing, Winston. He completes it to Evans. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
A second quarter score down in Arizona. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Space to maneuver at the 40. Man open, it's Goodwin. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and
What?
goes.
Jimmy G.
Carl Nassib, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Winston on 3rd and 2. This will be dumped off to Barber. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The first down throw for Winston. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Jameis again. He finds his target. It's Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, guys, we're at 22 minutes.
They'll throw again. Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To the air again with Winston. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, and it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Matthew Stafford's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head a little further west to Carson to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And you can see there, it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Nyheim Hines. 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon.
Sorry.
Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. A touchdown the difference. 21-14, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one?
Here you go.
What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them.
Run the ball.
Charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
First down.
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Now a give to Breida. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Go ahead.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. It's into the hands of Matthews for the 49er touchdown.
There we go.
Jordan Matthews there to make the grab. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now Gold for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
For gains.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Oh, now Breida loses it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of
booth review.
What the
Come on.
guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
He's on the ground. He's on the ground, boys. That ball is not on. He had control of it going down. Reverse it. Reverse it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Garoppolo leaves for McKinnon on the draw. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Another quarter guy.
Here's Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
O.J. Howard, my ass.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
There you go, guys.
Jameis now on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
All right, guys.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you, punk.
The Jew phone.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. This is Coleman with the ground. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They're going to score.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to.
And he's into it for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard.
Knew that was going to happen.
Second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Going
As his
for
guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production.
O.J. Howard, my butt.
The 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6
Thank you, one viewer.
They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
Bound.
Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Damn it!
Nowhere to escape.
Really?
He goes down. Ndamukong Suh just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Ndamukong Suh plays for the Bucks now.
The offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction.
Is that where he went?
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, third one, you really gotta rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
A nice pickup of 20.
Plays for the Bucks now.
Conversion.
Holy.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side.
Nice job.
And he'll be taken down across
Thank
the
you very
50
much, one
at the
viewer.
45 in enemy territory.
We got about 6 minutes left.
It'll go as a first down for
What's up?
San
Nothing much,
Francisco
nothing
on a
much.
pickup of 16. Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Oh, come on!
Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
My
Matthews,
God.
the intended target. And he may want to track
Must
down
have a
that football
stupid
because
quarterback.
That's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt
I
about it.
know,
When you have
dude.
some equipment, guys,
Stupid
make sure they
throw.
hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
I know, dude.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Delayed give to Collins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Win
The
this.
Bucks on 3rd down.
Hopefully he can win
They're
this
hitting at
game.
60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Really? We just...
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his
Really?
NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Here's a first down run with Collins.
Really?
4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second
They're gonna
down.
really play this
Under
badly.
4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up
Yeah,
on second
open the
down.
party. How about that?
They go again with Collins. And down he goes at the 49.
Open up the.
Yard pickup.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put
Can
down
join
the
the party
side
right.
and just try
I
and
open it
ram his
up,
way
dude.
forward and get what he can.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete.
4th down.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it
Yeah,
out
I
on the
know.
sideline.
Trying to open up the party.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And the interception that ended their
Not a big
previous
deal.
drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game.
Jesus.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Who the heck is Vita
He's certainly
Bea?
going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
God!
And he's taken down. Back at his own
Really?
side. Vita Vea in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both
Piece of
first
garbage.
and second down. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
What?
Looking for more
Come
there on 1st
on.
down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10
Asshole.
now from the 35. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Damn it!
To throw, and he can't get a throw away.
Fuck.
He's taken down.
Boy, look.
Normally, we would talk about this more with basketball players and football
Come on.
players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just and this is caught. Touchdown.
Yes!
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Sorry, dominant.
Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now Winston and the Bucs down 21-17. A little over 30 seconds remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He finds his tight end, Salek. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Able to haul it in as Kittle. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Man open. Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
All right, guys.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
That's right.
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for San Francisco, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, guys.
Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.
That's right. All right, guys. We're going to update the players in this second stream, guys, for today. We're going to get my YouTube stuff up again. Alright, guys.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
We won this game. A victory is a victory, guys. Alright, guys. Love all you guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Hit the full bell icon, guys. Peace. See you guys all in the next one. And I'll have some more GTA content of the heist for you later. And then maybe a Twitch stream later. Peace. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And this is Volk 1000. I am out, guys.